Happy holidays, happy New Year's weekend. Probably a 3-day weekend for most of you working folks. Wanted to make a video today just to follow up on the my holiday week trading. As you can see, it was pretty choppy. I was actually long, way up here, which was like really stupid. But at the time, this dashed line that you see here was the overnight open. That's the price it opened at 1800 or 6 p.m. Eastern Time the day before. Futures closes at 5 p.m. and reopens at 6 p.m. during the week for maintenance hour. So a lot of times if we're above that, it'll stay above it, but obviously not always. So anyway, as a recap, I was in a trade. It was on a previous video from last Wednesday, I think. And it was way up near, I want to say it was up near like way up here around the 150 area. Anyway, I made like 4 trades that day, and 3 of them I took profit on, and the fourth one was a take profit like way up here somewhere. And I ended up exiting that one just because I didn't think it was ever going to get back up there, which it didn't. I think actually my take profit was in this line right here. But anyway, I exited that for a loss, and then Thursday I traded more. I think I ended up taking more losses. And actually, that trade from Wednesday that was a take profit from way up there, I didn't exit that till yesterday. I was like, nah, ain't doing this, especially once that happened. I didn't want to hold it anymore. And stupid me didn't have a stop loss, which I'm pretty good at not doing usually because I can handle some good drawdown because usually it hits my take profit. And this probably will next week go back up there maybe. But, we just don't know that. So I got out. But the basic premise of this video is transparency of trading wins and losses for December 2023 and especially the holiday week. I should have known better yesterday that we would have a big sell off just because it's the last trading day of the year and lots of people will probably take profits and yeah. So anyway, lesson learned. Next year I'll know better. So let me pull this thing over here. This is my trading results for December 2023. Total for the month, net positive, basically 7,750, which is a good month. But look at these losses, man. And I only had a stop loss on one trade this whole month, which is unacceptable. And on that trade, I only lost $167. And as you can see, I lost 11,000 total. I lost almost $8,000 just this past week in all this chop. So there's a big lesson there. But imagine had I had a stop loss on every trade, this number probably would have been around 1,000 versus 11,000. And maybe my profits would be, 17 or 18,000 versus 7,000. So yeah, I mean, look at my win versus loss ratios. I mean, I win more than I lose, obviously. My biggest problem is stop losses, I guess. It's like a mental thing for me. It's like, it seems like every time I put a stop loss, it gets hit. So it's kind of a negative thing. But I need to quit worrying about that because if I can reduce this number big time, this number here is bound to go up. Or this bottom total number, anyway, I should say. And I think my biggest problem with stop losses also is on my trading platform. It's just not super simple and intuitive. Like let me show you here on. Let me get rid of this thing here. Go back to my chart over here. I'm trying to get a setup on Trading View for trading because I mean if I make a trade on Trading View, let me load this up. I guess it's not going to let me do it after hours or whatever because the market's closed. But so when you open a trade on TradingView, it's real simple to just it'll show a line here with your trade, and then there's little boxes for take profit and stop loss, and you can just drag those to wherever you want, and it's real simple and real easy. Whereas like in my broker, I have to like open a window box and enter my trade and see where I want to put it at and remember the price and put in the price and all that stuff. It's a hassle. I'd rather be able to just click and drag on the chart to do what I want to do. And I think that will help me more with stop losses because I'm just so lazy, I guess, to have to enter a box or whatever, man, just to set a order. But anyway, that's just my laziness and procrastination or whatever. And usually I'm sitting at the charts and I'll be like thinking that I'm going to just get out when I think I should get out, but I usually don't. I'm like, oh, it'll get back up there. Oh, it'll get back down there. And sometimes it doesn't. And I'm paying for it. So, but anyway, trading or futures is my main bread and butter, but I sell options. I don't really buy options anymore because I don't like all the Greeks chomping away at the profits. But if I sell them, all those little Greeks like theta and stuff are working in my favor. So I like to sell puts and I like to sell covered calls. And I also just trade stocks straight up. Like I'll just buy like 100 shares of Google and take profit when it goes up, a couple bucks or more or whatever. So total for the month of December, I think my net profits were probably around 12,000 if you include selling options and trading stocks and futures trading. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Way better than when I worked. But there's still a lot of open fair value gaps up here. And maybe they'll hit, maybe they won't. I guess we'll find out next week. So anyway, happy New Year's. Have fun on New Year's Eve if that's your thing. And I'll be back next week. Catch y'all later. Sniper Trader out.